is Fernando. My topic is RAID, redundant array of independent disks. Definition: RAID consistently distributes data across each drive in the array RAID, then breaks down the data into consistently sized chunks. Once the data is read, the process is reserved. He the illusion that the multiple drives in the array are actually on large drive.
What is RAID? Presented by Onto in Taiwan.
Gosh, it takes so long to download a file.
Have you heard of RAID?
What's that? Isn't it used for backing up data?
That's only one of its functions. For example, RAID 1 is the so-called mirroring. When backing up, duplicate copies of the data are copied into two separate hard drives. This ensures that there is always a backup copy of the data. Speed is the same, but dramatically decreases the chance of lost data. When you want to store a huge amount of data, use RAID 0. It will only take half an hour instead of 1 hour. When using RAID 0, data is split into several pieces of information and stored into separate hard drives. This way, it increases the speed when doing input or output of data. Thus, it utilizes the full capability of connections like eSATA, allowing double the speed, especially when you're editing or organizing videos and music files. But the only bad thing about it is that if one of the hard drive fails, most likely the data cannot be retrieved anymore.
Then what happens if halfway through my work, the hard drive fails?
Well, if both speed and data security are important, then RAID 0 plus 1 is a better choice. It has a combination of both RAID 0 and RAID 1 capabilities. First, split data, then copy onto two sets of hard drives. Not only will it increase the speed, but also keep a copy of your data for safety. This will be good for any Soho members.
But if I use RAID 0 plus 1 and 4 hard drives, then I will only get half of the storage space. Any suggestions if I don't want to waste so much space for backup?
Then RAID 5 may be your best choice. If you use 4 hard drives under RAID 5 mode, it will split and copy the data into 3 of the 4. Also, it will store the restore memory information in the 4th one. That way, if any of the hard drive fails, it can still be restored and you'll still get the fast speed and data security. Another one is called RAID 5 plus hard spare. It's like RAID 5 except that it leaves one hard drive as a spare and will automatically restore if one of the hard drive fails. Basically, RAID 0 has speed. RAID 0 plus 1 has both speed and security. And RAID 5 has both plus more storage space.
Yep, these three are good, but I've heard that RAID is difficult to install.
Have you seen DataTel by Onto? Just screw its unique smart guided handle onto the hard drives and insert them into the enclosure. Then adjust the RAID mode and hard drive switches on the back of the enclosure. Now you can use it without any software installations. Plus, it dissipates heat by pulling in cool air from the bottom and blowing out hot air through the top. This uses natural cycle of atmosphere. Hot air flows on top of cold air. Lastly, DataTel uses the latest RAID chip so it can support 2 TB plus drives.
Wow, this is the system I've been searching for the longest time.
Yes, convenient settings plus its special heat dissipation design and unique casing. DataTel is your best choice.
Pros and cons. Pro: system the administrator and other would manage large amounts of data would benefit from using RAID technology. Primary reasons to deploy RAID include enhanced speed, increased storage capacity using a single virtual disk. Minimize this feature. Cons: high price adds one more point of difficulty to the system, the controller.
The most likely component to fail in any computer or storage device is the moving part, which which is the hard drive that's spinning anywhere from 5,400 to 15,000 rotations per minute. RAID, which stands for Redundant Array of Independent Disks, is a redundant system that uses multiple hard drives to store your data, so that even if one drive fails, your data is safe and accessible. Redundant systems are used in all kinds of critical applications where failure would be disastrous, such as aircraft control systems. Similarly, a redundant disk system could save your business from critical data loss and therefore should be considered as part of any data protection scheme. Let's start with some common RAID terminology. First, mirroring. This is where multiple disks contain identical data. Second, striping. This is where sequential blocks of data are split among multiple disks. Finally, fault tolerance. This is where parity data is stored, allowing data to be recovered if a problem is detected. Now let's review the different types of RAID and understand the benefits of each type.
Features: Threaded reboot process, kernel-based configuration, portability of a RAID between Linux machines without reconstruction, backgrounded RAID reconstruction using idle system resource, hub swapped drive support, automatic CPU detection to take advantage of certain CPU optimization. Finally, the different RAID levels and their applications. Each RAID level has specific benefits and drawbacks. The most important of the basic level of data protection, read performance, write performance, storage capacity, efficiency, cost. The three most commonly used RAID levels are 0.1 and 5. The versions: